kind of really want to talk to Kat personally, like one-on-one, but she won't unblock me. She doesn't want to end this. She wants to continue it. One thing I have to say, she leaked Anushka's number, okay? Kat leaked Anushka's number to her fan pages. I have proof of that. And she wanted Anushka to get hate, okay? That's one thing. Anyway, I'm not here to talk shit about her. I'm just here to end it. I'm here to tell everybody my side of the story, okay? Because it wasn't finished. It wasn't over. I wasn't like I didn't point everything out, because she went and she called me crazy. She called me obsessed. She called me possessive. She said I cheated on her. She didn't say I cheated on her, but she said that her ex cheated on her. Who's the ex? Who's the ex that people know? Who's the ex that people would hate on if she posts that? You know how many messages I got? People harassing me, accusing me of me cheating on her. They were hating on me. That's why it all started. Now, I want to explain everything, okay? I never cheated on Kat. I never hurt her personally. I never disrespected her. I never did any of that, okay? So, she shared chats with me and Anushka, and I just want to talk about that first. So the first time that all this shit happened was when Anushka sent my fan pages or like something, a screenshot, I don't know what, but the fan pages got it, and then they started reposting it, and then Kat got mad. She's like, why are you talking to Anushka and all that shit? So Anushka and I spoke. She said that I used to get nightmares every night. None of that is true. None of it. So what really happened was, when we were in quarantine, on the last day, I just had a weird nightmare. Like, it was very weird, and I knew I was going to go on the show, and I knew I couldn't talk to anyone after quarantine. So I wanted to make my last call, right? So I thought about calling Anushka, and Anushka and I have never, like, we didn't talk for a year and a half. Like, ever since the lockdown, not a year and a half, a year. Ever since the lockdown after Rodi's, we met, yes, we were together, yes, but we never got back. We were just hanging out. We tried to, like, make it work, but it never worked out. But we were always on, like, we were friends. We've known each other since what? I was, like, very young, like 10 years, okay? So this is a really long time ago. First things first, I know all this hate. I know you guys are mad because she's crying. She's mad at me for posting screenshots of our chat. Then how do you think I would feel if I start crying right now? If I start saying that I will go to the cops because she's ruining my reputation. Look at how much hate I'm getting. Look at how much hate she's getting. But I didn't do anything. Like, I never hurt this girl at all. I will show you screenshots of her praising me, telling me how much fun she had when she was with me, telling me how I was the best guy she was ever with. This is after our breakup, okay? So if at all I hurt her so much, if at all I was so obsessed with her, if at all I was so crazy, then why would she say all that? Why would she text me and say, I really love you, I want to make this work, I want to change, I'll change for you, I'm sorry for everything? Why would she do all that? You know? So, as I was saying, so the beginning, one second, I want to see. Yeah, I don't want to read all that. I know it's hate. I know I'm getting a lot of hate. I don't care. So why did I text Anushka first before? Because I got a nightmare. And I wanted to know how she's doing before I get on the show. And she wished me good luck. She said, let her know what happens at the end. And yeah, and I was the first person Anushka called after she got done with Splitsvilla. I was the first person she called. She was the first person I called with Rodi's. So it's like we have that bond, okay? We have that connection. Like, it's always been there. We're not dating. We're not together. But we've helped each other grow. We've done this ever since we were kids, okay? So she said that I was crazy during. So this is the first point. Anushka's point is over. After the show, I got out. I didn't call her. I didn't call her after splits. I was still confused. What is going on with Kat? Is she gonna be with that guy? And the other guy that I'm talking about is not Luke. That guy is not Luke. That guy is someone from London, some other guy. Okay, that she was having a scene with when she was on splits. When she was with me, like on splits, she was with that guy. So I wasn't obsessed. I'm not that guy that, okay, if the girl doesn't give me attention, I don't beg for it. I don't go chasing her. I don't do that. I don't chase girls. Because I feel like if you do that, then I don't know, feelings fade away. I don't know, man. That's just me. I don't chase girls. So if I was obsessed with her, then why would she tell me all this now? Why would she say that I was in love, like I loved you and I'm sorry I changed for you? I have so many screenshots. That was just one. She shared 30 screenshots and everyone came on my page, my friend's page. They're going to Hamid, they're hating on Hamid. Why are you standing up for Kevin? They're hating on Anushka. Why are you standing up for Kevin? Because she cries. She's very emotional. She cries a lot. Like, everyone knows this. Okay. So during the show, the Anushka thing is over, right? During the show, she said that I was crazy for her and I really wanted a relationship. Everyone that knows me from before the show knows that I never really I was never into relationships. My mindset was winning. I did say I'm here to find Mrs. Almasifar because that's funny. It's funny. I wasn't there to look for Mrs. Almasifar. I wasn't there to find my PR. I wasn't there for all that shit. I was there to win. But then I actually fell for this girl. I did. I am accepting it. She doesn't. She says she doesn't even count me as her ex. She doesn't even count me as her guy. She never loved me. She never, you know? So, we were in the show. The first 15 days, everything was great. Like, it was best time ever. I was having a lot of fun. And then I started telling her after 15 days. She said on the second day, I told her I love you. Okay, so after 15 days, I started telling her. After 15 days, I started telling her that I have feelings for her, and then she told me about this guy, and we were having a scene before that. But then, like, I wanted to know what am I doing? I was confused. I didn't know what I'm doing. So I told her that what are we gonna do after the show? Like, what are we doing? So she said, we'll give it time, we'll see whatever happens. So I said, yeah, cool, but I really like you. I did say that. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't going behind her ass 24/7. I never brought it up more than twice that I wanted to date her. I said it only twice. But she goes and says, oh, he was crazy for me, he was behind me, all that shit. I never expected to be in a relationship with her. That's why I told her that I'm gonna leave for US. She said this too. She confirms everything. I said that I'll go to US. I'll spend some time over there, and then we'll see. If you want me, if you want to be, I want to be with you. But if you want to be with me, then let me know and I'll come back from US. That's what I said, okay? So all that shit happened and we were supposed to, okay. So the show got over, right? I've written points because last time I came here and I was all over the place. I was just ranting and I didn't know. So I've written points to know what to talk about because I watched her live. I didn't watch her live yesterday, but I watched now, right before this, to know what she was talking about. So she said we had plans to go to Goa. That is true. We did have plans to go to Goa because we were on the show and Splitsvilla was work for me. Okay, I was there for work, and we always had cameras on us 24/7, so there was no privacy. Okay, there was no us just being alone together, spending time together, and that's what I was looking for. So I told her, let's go to Goa, let's spend time together and see what's up, see where we go from there. So we did that, but then when we were planning to go to Goa, Kat and I were not really, like, we didn't know what we had because she was still confused over that London guy. And I was like, I'm not gonna be like the third, like, I'm not gonna be the guy that fucks over that guy, because like that's happened to me and I don't want that to happen to anyone. So I told her, are you sure that this guy is not gonna get hurt, that you are not dating him and all that? She said, I'm not dating him, but I have a situationship. Okay, she said that, yes. She said, I have a situationship, I'm not dating him. And after we were out, she said how much he hates her, how much he's like ignored her, because they used to live together. Like right before Splits, she was in London for 2 years with that guy. She came to India to go to Splits. She said she never wanted to do Splits. Why the fuck did you do Splits? Why would you get on a dating reality show if you're dating already? Isn't that cheating? Situationship. Like, I don't do that. It's either a relationship or a hookup, like a one-night stand. I don't call it a situationship, because that'll just lead the guy on and it'll confuse other people like me. Like, you know, I loved her. I did. I fell for her, and I never fell with anyone after Anushka. Like, she was the first one, and everyone can say this, like, because everyone's been there and they've seen. How many girls have you seen me with? How many guys have you seen with Kat? So I'm not saying she cheated. I don't know if she cheated. I honestly don't. But the things I saw, I felt like something was going on. So I didn't want to entertain it. I didn't want to be with her like that, you know? Because it was weird. It's like we don't know what we are, and she's just telling me that she loves me, but there's this London guy. So it was very confusing. Anyway. So yeah, so we came out of the show, and Kat went to Bombay, I went to Pune, okay? She was there for 2 days, and then we talked, and then that's when I came to Pune. We didn't know if we were gonna date or not, so we made plans with everyone, the Let's Do It gang, okay, the people from Splitsvilla. We made a plan to go to Goa on a trip with everybody, okay, most of us. Everybody canceled, and it was just me and Kat. So I had already told I had already booked everything, so I was going to Goa. And I was like, I am going regardless. I'll go see Trev. So then Kat said the same thing, that we'll go and it'll just be us and we'll hang out. So I thought we're going for a good time, for like party, to hang out, because that's what I wanted. I desperately wanted to spend time with her, okay? I wanted to get to know her outside of the show, to see if we can have something. And everybody canned, so it was just me and Kat going to Goa. And we went, and she got her photographer, I got my cameraman. So there were 2 cameras on us all the time, okay? So that started bothering me, and I told her, she said though that in Goa I hated her work. Like, why would I hate people working? Like, she's making me sound like a guy. That husband that tells their wife, don't work, I will work. She's making me sound like that guy. I am not like that, man. I'm not possessive. I'm not crazy. I'm not any of that. I'm not saying... Okay. So, we go to Goa, and then all she wants to do is just take photos, take videos. She's like, I'm here to promote this place. I'm here to work. I'm here to do this. I'm like, then why did you call me? Like, what am I doing here? If you are here to work, if you're here to take photos, she's like, no, this will be good for both of us. This will be good for you. Like, you don't have that much photos, and I can make your Instagram look great. And, like, your Instagram should look great, because then people would approach you. I loved her for that, because she was helping me grow. But also, she was forcing me. She was, like, literally telling me, okay, if I said no, then she wouldn't talk to me, and she'd just leave. And, like, okay, I'm going for my shoots. Like, you know, she's really obsessed with Instagram. I get it. It's your work. I get it. But that was our main problem. No, I don't think anyone cheated. I don't know if she cheated. I'll be honest. I don't know if she cheated. I never cheated on her. I was never texting Anushka. I texted Anushka after we got out, because Kat was in Bombay, I was in Pune. I didn't know if we're gonna get back together, so I called Anushka and I told her everything that happened on Splitsvilla, and we spoke, okay? We spoke. And that's the only time I talked to her. After that, we didn't talk much. Like, Anushka and I didn't talk at all. So then she was saying that he kept texting. So, you see? Like, I texted her once, but Kat is saying that he kept texting Anushka when we were together. Go ask Anushka if I was texting her. Like, you know? Okay. Point. She also said I called her a whore. I never disrespected her. I never called her a whore. She was in a clubhouse room, and there were a bunch of people there. There were like 300 people in the clubhouse room, and they were playing Shoot Your Shot. Okay, they were playing Shoot Your Shot. Everyone was there. Nikki was there. Kat was there. Everyone was there. Trevon was there. They were playing Shoot Your Shot, and I joined. And I don't play that game because it's just not for me. So I don't like it. So they were like, Kevin, are you gonna play? Kevin, are you gonna play? And all I said was, these hoes ain't loyal, and I left because it's a song. She took it offensive for herself. I knew she would. I was kind of playing with her, but I didn't call her a whore. You know? Like, she posted that video of her and Nikki hanging out with that song in the background. Okay? I never called her a whore. I never disrespected her. I never abused her. I never called her a bitch. Like, you know? Now, she said how I was not slowing down, and I rushed everything, and everything I did was just in fast pace, and she wasn't ready for it and all that. Okay, the only thing I might have rushed was I told her that I love her too early. 15 days, not 2 days, 15 days. I did rush that, and I asked her if she wants to be in a relationship, and that's when she told me all that. Okay, but the first day she didn't tell me. I asked her, and she lied to me. She said she's not seeing anyone. She doesn't have any scene with anyone. I was like, okay, let me know. Because if you do, then we can play the game. I can act. Like, you know. No, I wouldn't have acted. I would have picked someone else. But still, she should have let me know that she was dating someone. Because then I felt hurt. And she called me crazy. She's like, this guy lost his shit. He's like crazy, obsessed. Because I told her I'm dating someone. Like, bro. Imagine, okay, all my guys. A girl comes to you. You really like this girl. She flirts with you. You guys had a scene. And she tells you she's not seeing someone. But then 15 days later, she tells you that I have a situationship outside. How would you react? All these people that are sending me hate, how would you react? Just think about it, you know? I didn't go crazy. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't telling her, like, this is happening, that is happening. I didn't even tell the contestants. I told my best friends on the show, whoever was on the show. I told Trevon, I told Nikki. I told my close friends. I didn't go and tell everybody. I didn't go and say it on national TV. I could have. I really could have, but I didn't. I did tell the production I want to quit the show because it didn't make sense. Like, Splitsvilla is a couple show. You go there to find someone to hang out with, to fucking have fun with, to win the show with. She was only there to win. I get it. I was there to win too. But then you don't play with someone's feelings like that. And then after you're done, after you break up, you go and start spreading shit about this guy. You start talking shit about this guy. You know how many people came and told me Kat said this, Kat said that? But I never brought it up because I didn't have a reason to, you know? Like, I was like, okay, she's mad at me because we broke up. But then I have so many screenshots of her. Like, I haven't posted anything. Nothing. She posted everything she had. Everything. She went too personal. She talked about me smoking weed and shit. Like, you know, you don't do that. You know, and she started talking about someone else. That's not cool. I never went and spoke about your brother and his past. I never did that. You know, I never did anything. I never said anything. And then she says that I was obsessed texting her guy friends. Okay. So, there was a video of, on Nikki's story, of Kat and this guy, Yash, Shruti Sinha, and Nikki, all of them. They were all hanging out at Nikki's house. And Kat was all over this guy, okay? And this is when we had broken up. I had no reason to, like, you know, but Kat and I were talking. We're on talking terms. Like, she said, don't tell people that we're talking because, like, we shouldn't let it out personally and, like, it's not cool. But then she does this, like, you know. But still, like, I asked her, did anything happen between you and that guy? Because, like, you were all over him. there's videos on YouTube. There's videos about all that shit. But then, like, I'm the bad guy, you know? So no one's gonna listen to me. Anyway, she told me that nothing happened, but he did try to forcefully kiss her. And she said, go ask him. She said that. She's blocked me on Instagram, so I don't have the chats for Instagram. But I have the chats for WhatsApp, whatever. But that was on Instagram. And she's very smart. She, like, blocked me so that I can't take screenshots of our chat, but, like, she can post whatever she wants, you know? So she said Yash tried to, like, forcefully kiss her. And I was like... And she said, go ask him. So that's all I asked. I was like, did you try to forcefully kiss Kat? That's all I sent. That guy read it, never replied. I didn't say anything after that. I didn't say anything to Kat after that. And then she went and she told Nikki that, oh my God, Kevin's going crazy. He's texting Yash, asking him if we kissed and stuff. Like, yeah. She also called Jigar her family friend. And she said, it was only shoots we did. You know, all that shit is excuse. Like, when you have that, like, you don't take shoots like that with any guy. First, she said, I keep my private life very personal. I don't post about any guy. He was the one that forced me to post with him. If I was the one that forced you to... Is Luke the guy that is making you post videos with him? Yeah. Or Jigar forced you to take... I wasn't the cheater. And that somebody else was... hanging out with all these guys. She said you were on a boat. None of those girls I had any scene with. I promise you. So, and that is my business. Because after you, when you were getting hate, when all those screenshots, everyone kept sharing screenshots of people, they were tagging me. And they were saying, Kat is doing this, Kat is doing that. Kevin, you were right. Like, you know, I always stood by her. I never tried to defame her. I always said that we are done. Even though I had feelings for her, even though it was hurting over here and here, it was. But I was still like, let her be. Because we broke up because this is the real reason why we broke up. We broke up because we couldn't work out. Like, our relationship was just not working out. She liked other stuff. I liked other stuff. And it was just not working out. And she thought I'm not communicating enough with her. I can show you screenshots of me calling her like 10 times a day.